That's a mood.
Dude, Chick-fil-A. Whoa, it doesn't even show up Chick-fil-A stuff.
Bro, I want Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I got it the other day and I was feeling pretty happy.
Get Chick-fil-A. Oh my god. I need to find a way to get Chick-fil-A. Oh my god, I love Chick-fil-A.
Hello, ladies and Aaron. Welcome to today's episode of Unpremeditated, the small crew of the internet, where each week Danielle and I share our unabridged, unscripted, unpremeditated thoughts with the World Wide Web.
Come down, selector.
Okay, I love that song.
Oh,
Today's episode is addressing quarantine and Corona happenings.
Corona. Miss Rona.
Corona. I keep walking around and singing that TikTok where Cardi B or somebody goes like, coronavirus!
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep saying that whenever somebody sneezes. Yeah, I remember on our other episode that I edited, this is like 4 weeks into quarantine, like we're super late, but who cares? But our other videos were like all of us in a small confined space and probably not great. So I had to put a disclaimer being like, we're at home.
Miss Rona.
We're at home, I swear. Yeah, and just being like, stay home. And they were all, it's so cliche, but also so necessary. But there's so many YouTubers now that are just being like, stay home. Stay home. I don't want to see your ass. Just go home.
Stay home. Don't do anything. It'll be fine.
Yeah. And then all of the YouTube videos were like, they're like, disclaimer, like this happened before coronavirus.
This happened before Corona.
Yeah.
I'm not breaking social distancing rules, I promise. Yeah.
Please don't fire me from the internet. Like,
don't cancel me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But it was like weird because now I was like, every time I saw one of those warnings, I was like, please stop. That's really annoying. But then at the same time,
people are dumb and will absolutely go outside.
Mm-hmm. But if I don't see at the same time, if I don't see the disclaimer, I'm like, hey, were you outside? Were you?
Assuming that this happened recently. Did you get the governor, whatever, officially canceled school for the rest of the year? Like, we knew it was gonna happen, but like now it's official. We're not going back. So
I always thought that was really funny.
Like an hour ago. He did that an hour ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I remember thinking, like, it was super funny because, like, somebody was on the news. Oh, it was Ingrid Mangle, that lady. Okay, I didn't know this, but apparently this lady is straight up, like, a judge or, like, used to be a lawyer or whatever. Which, I said this to my mom, and it seems like a weird career arc. Like, you put yourself through law school. Like, the hell that is law school.
And then
you become a judge, which is, like, supreme level of lawyerism. And then you're like, you know what? Just change it up.
No. Fox News.
But, and she was like, like the government just needs to tell us when. Like, we don't care if it's a month or like 2 years from now, but just set like a definite when you think this is going to be over instead of just doing like a month and a month and a month and a month and a month. And so then I was like, you know what? You're right, because we know we're not going back to school.
That's pretty reasonable. Yeah, we already knew.
And they were like, Governor Cuomo shuts down schools until May 4th.
You mean after school's already going to be over?
Yeah, like, school's pretty much done already. We already know we're not going back.
By May 4th, there's, like, nothing happening in super finals.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
No one wants to do that anyway.
Exactly. I could barely hear you breaking up so bad. Hold on. Say it again.
Oh, okay. So I was, talking about, I think, I don't know, something was happening with my mic.
Oh, no, it's not better. It went back to bad.
Hello.
That's good.
Okay. It's probably because my mic is, like, broken in half, not gonna lie. It's genuinely, I'll show it to you, but...
Camille, what'd you do to your mic?
I didn't, it got, like, crushed. Straight up. Like, look.
What is happening to it? Why, is there a piece missing? Oh, it's so loose. Oh, no.
Yeah, like, no, all of the pieces are there. It's just not together. So you know that TikTok audio thing where it makes your voice into, like, a song?
Yes.
Okay. So I was messing around because I was bored, as one does. Well, there was this one thing that I found in middle school, and it was, like, an auto, like, song maker thing. So I'm going to do that one first, and then I'm going to show you the TikTok audio one.
Yes. I'm very interested to see where this is going.
Okay. So this is the one in that app thing.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode of Unpremeditated, the small crew of the internet, where we yell at
ladies and learning. Hello, ladies and Marin, and welcome to today's episode of Unpremeditated, the small corner of the internet where each week Danielle and I share unabridged, unfit, and unpremeditated thoughts worldwide. Hello, ladies and Marin, and welcome to today's episode of Unpremeditated, the
I
But,
don't
like,
hate it.
I'm not mad at it. It's not perfect, but also it's like you don't adjust it and you don't pick like which parts get put to which part of the song. You just like it says like say something, so then I said something, and then it like does
And
something.
then it does it.
And then this is the other one. And it's not the same clip. This one I actually recorded into the app, which is why it sounds stupid.
Hello, welcome to today's episode of Unpremeditated, a small corner of the internet where each week Danielle and I share unabridged, unscripted, and unpremeditated thoughts with the world.
Oh no, where'd it go? That's so sad. But yeah.
What? That's fantastic. That's great.
Yeah. I low-key want to make one of those for every single episode because that's how we're doing our intro now.
At this point, we might as well. We have so little left to lose. Like, I lost everything already. What else are we gonna take from me?
Mood. That's a straight up mood. Okay, you know what, Danielle? We should do mug cakes either on this
I
channel or the other channel,
agree.
and I'm down. I'm
On
so
what
ready.
we're gonna do mug cakes at some point. It's gonna be great.
And then after that, after this episode, we actually have Tina's Jeopardy situation,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm super intrigued by because so the initial thing for that episode was like just a list of quotes and we guess who is it. But I had like a sneak peek at the file because I didn't know what she did. Like, is it just like a list? And it's straight up like Jeopardy, like with the 100 to 800 points and like
It's a real
categories.
Jeopardy thing.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, like how many times did Camille do this or whatever? And it'll be like from our quote. So I'm like, we're gonna fail. You
It's-
might be good.
Oof.
I'm bad at like listening to these and remembering, mostly because I'm focused on like where am I cutting? Where's the silences? How many times do you say so I can cut it out?
Do I say a lot? Oh no.
No, not you, but like all of us.
In general.
But yeah, but there is a category for editing, and it's like I saw one, so Tina's gonna have to cut out this one. But I saw one, and it was like, how many times do we go off topic before editing?
This is a lot.
I was like, the whole thing, just the whole thing.
The whole thing is off topic.
A lot of times I'll
Oh,
cut out a
man.
tangent if like you didn't like maybe sometimes we'll say interesting stuff, but then let it go on too long, so I'll cut on the ending half. Or I'll cut the whole thing if it doesn't end in something funny.
Just
And
saying
then-
whatever. Yeah.
So who knows? Basically, next thing is just what have we been doing in what week of quarantine is it? Like the 5th week?
Is it the 15th?
It's something. Wait, okay.
I don't know
Hold
how I
on.
feel about that.
So we started.
I
So
mean,
our
I'm
last
vibing.
episode was filmed on like the 12th. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th week of
Yeah.
quarantine. That's
Okay.
not acceptable. It's over a month.
I mean,
That's not
I'm kind of
allowed.
vibing. I'm like, not gonna lie, I'm doing fine. Like, all the people I know are like, I can't go outside, and I'm like, well,
We
I'm chilling.
never went outside much to begin with.
Exactly. Like, what am I missing out on? Very little. So, I'm
Yeah.
vibing. I am a little bit sad. Actually, that's not true. The majority of my sadness is just because I don't get to go like have a graduation and go to prom
Oh,
and do
that's
all those
true.
things.
Yeah.
And even though I hate finals, obviously, and hate APs because they're dumb and annoying, I do wish I still had that general, experience of, oh, I'm a senior, I'm gonna take my APs now, I'm gonna take my finals, it's gonna be terrible. But now it's like, well, it's literally impossible for me to get anything less than a 90 in the grade book because HISD says it's not okay. So I'm just like doing nothing at my
Wait,
house.
did they? What do you mean they said it's not okay?
So HISD said that to relieve stress on students, said that whatever grade you get this year cannot be less than the grade you got last year, and you cannot fail. So if you average this semester and last semester, it can't be lower than the last cycle's average, which means it's impossible for you to fail the class. And if you
Because we
had a
didn't fail.
94 last semester, you're gonna have a 94 this semester. Like, it's or higher. Like, it's impossible for you to get less than last semester.
I'm
So
kind of angry now because I should have done better last cycle.
exactly, I'm kind of mad. Okay, but the caveat is that every school can kind of do whatever they want. They don't have to follow that. But I get the feeling that all the schools are gonna follow it just because no one knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
And also, Cardi B's like, you can only grade one assignment per week or something. So, like,
Yeah. Well, okay, so the thing was, like, it's not that you can't grade it. It's just, like, everything has to be due on one day. Which,
what? That's terrible.
yeah, and
hate
it,
that.
like, we don't notice it much because we only have 4 classes. But
Exactly.
people have 7 classes, and you have
They're
5
dying.
school days. Like, it overlaps.
Yeah.
But actually, I love this a lot more. But the problem is, like, now it's so easy to procrastinate.
Oh, Miss. I turned in
held up
my eighth
scissors. She was like,
assignment. Are you kidding? I turned in my eighth assignment at like 11:53 or something, and then I accidentally uploaded the wrong document. It was like the same document except for like one sentence difference, but I was kind of annoyed. But because I uploaded it instead of copying and pasting it, it was like wouldn't let me delete it. So I was like, oh, that's annoying. So it was uploaded on time, and then I emailed my APES teacher, and I was like, hey, I actually uploaded the wrong document, and it won't let me delete. So here's the right one. It's like one sentence difference. It's not a big deal. Thanks. And that was at like midnight. But I submitted it before the time was up, so I submitted it on time. And then she emailed me back like 10 minutes later, which, why are you awake at midnight? Only I should be awake at midnight. Anyways, she emailed me back and was like, so I got it. It's fine. I deleted it so you can fix it. Thank you for turning it on time. And then in the follow-up email, she said, also, I noticed you have a habit of cutting it really close to the deadline. Why do you do that? And I was like, stop exposing me! Oh my god! Let me procrastinate. Why are you trying to expose? I was so offended. She annihilated me with one email. I mean,
I was talking to my mom about that. Like, I was like, okay, so on the one hand, it's easier for us to procrastinate because a lot of the things are either A, completion, or B, like, easy to do in like 15 minutes. Like, it's not that big a deal.
It's like, I know I have time, so I'm going to push it back until I have to do it.
But then it's also like, it's not like a big essay because the teachers don't want to read it all like online or whatever. It's like 10 sentences maybe, and it's actually feasibly done in maybe an hour, you know? Yeah. So it's, and then it's, so you're like, past assignments, I should probably do it now, and then you're done at like 10 o'clock and being like, thought that would be harder. No, but I was talking to her, and I was like, not only is it easier to procrastinate, I think it's the same level of procrastination that I had before, not gonna lie. Because, a lot of people would do it during, like, homeroom, or, like, during a free period, and then turn it in, but it's still not done, like, 10 minutes before the deadline.
Yeah. It's just you didn't see me doing it, because it was in a free period.
Yeah. But this, like, let's say, like, Khan Academy, like, AP Classroom, Edpuzzle, like, they can all see when you open the page. Yeah, no, but I download all the slides on like Tuesday, and then I just work off of paper because I don't really like taking notes from online. Yeah, like if I take notes from online, then I'm probably gonna be on YouTube or Netflix, or TikTok.
Exactly.
Or
which is why I haven't done any work.
Or like, let's be honest, like working on this podcast, like that's really what I'm doing. What even? I low-key want to turn in this whole podcast, just the link of the playlist, and turn it into
our English teacher
for a final grade. I feel like she would take it.
Can we? I don't think we're having final grades anyways, but like,
I feel like
in replacement for any assignment.
Yeah.
Can I make face masks and then make that an assignment? Wait.
Do it.
Yes, I'm gonna email her. I'm gonna email her like right after. Oh my god.
I feel like we should all just bulk email her because she's our or Miss
other teacher.
Our best chance at getting like a
junior English teacher
type project.
They absolutely
which is like,
are.
Yeah. because we don't have electives, right? So it's like, let's say I was taking creative writing. You know, final is going to be like, spend time with your family, have a movie night, take a selfie at movie night. Let me know what movie you watched. I'd like
How
to
was
also watch it.
Yeah.
Email it to me and give me a rating 1 out of 5 Rotten Tomatoes.
That's the whole
And she'll be
assignment, yo.
Yeah.
Zach, oh my god, that's literally exactly, bro. What I would do right now to like be in her class during this time, I don't even know, because I know buffoonery happening in her class is the most beautiful buffoonery. Like it's, it would be beautiful. It would just be beautiful to be in her class. That's all I have to say.
I think I know what unit they're on too, because usually the end of your unit it's like LTLYSM, which is learn to love yourself more. Yeah, learn to love yourself more. Yeah, it's so cute.
A reminder of how amazing she is. I mean,
and it's this like project that some college students did or whatever, and they did it on a website, and basically each page or like each day is something like innocuous that you can do. Just for like the sake of it. So it'll be like, so it'll be like draw a stick figure and place it somewhere you think will be funny. I don't know, like dumb stuff. And then so last year we all suggested like, let's say 30 things. And then we had a class list of what we had to do. And then she made a website, and we would put like videos of or pictures of what we did. And so some of it would be like, go dance in public or whatever. And I feel like that would be bomb, like indoors. Like if you had to find 30 new things to do indoors, like it would suck, but you would definitely find new stuff.
Yeah, you would find things to do, like, honestly.
Yeah. But I'm also like, the reality of this house is usually I like hang out at school or like doing editing stuff because there's not much else to do at our house. Like we don't we don't have like board games or like puzzles or
I tried to order puzzles and they're all like $400 now. Like they jacked up the prices of the puzzles because they know people are bored.
Because now people want to do puzzles, my guy.
Now people want to do puzzles.
Like I remember I would always go hang out at my friend's house. I think it was like the only friend my mom ever had like let me have a sleepover with. But I would sleep over at her house all the time.
That's really
like she always had like craft stuff and like yarn and like board games and like karaoke and like fun things.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is, and then we would go to our house and be like, so what do we do now? Because I was a reading child.
Yep. Yep.
And then we should do, oh my god, I don't know how. We should play Duck Life.
I don't know this game. I'm not familiar with this game.
So because we never like had stuff to do at my house, we would do stuff with my like computer. Like I had this big ass iMac before they made them small and like chic and whatever. Yeah, like I had like the really fat like desktop one where the CPU was in the monitor.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we would mess around with iMovie because iMovie had this sort of like virtual background situation.
Yeah.
But we also played Duck Life. Hold on, I'm gonna screen share. And ready. You're gonna see what Duck Life is.
I'm ready. My body is ready.
So we're gonna. Oh shoot! Hey, cooperate. Ooh. Okay, Duck Life. I don't know if it's still, if like the website is still existent. Because now they have like different versions. Excuse me, that's rude. So this is Duck Life.
Wow, what?
Hold on, let me just click past. Basically, you just have this like duck thing, this duck like creature. Come over here. I don't remember how to do this. I don't remember how to. But you do this stuff, and then you can like run. Okay, this seems kind of lame. Where's There's this thing. I don't know if it's Duck Life 1, 2, or I forgot how to play, and I was not playing at all. Okay, no. There was this one where you can actually he climbs through lava or whatever. But there's weird stuff like
That's
this.
intense.
No. Oh, I can't play this game anymore.
Are you supposed to eat the...
Ah! Yeah, you're supposed to eat the little red things, but we should play this at some point. I don't know how to do it.
It's the same vibes. It's that car racing game where it's that one dude on the car, and then he runs over spikes and stuff, and launches from the car. It's the same vibes as this game. I don't remember what that game was called. Maybe I can find it. But
Okay.
I really appreciate the vibe of this game. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I have to get scissors. Unrelated, but very important. That's the most accurate representation of what quarantine has been like. And you won't find a better one anywhere on the internet. You really won't. That's the best one.
Okay, so besides that, what have you been doing over quarantine besides school crap?
So my sleep schedule is obviously crap, just like everyone else's. Completely neglected to do anything that Miss Casperson wanted me to do. Somehow, oh, bro, everything is going bad. Okay, so I've done all the gov homework. I have not studied at all for APs, which is going great. Oh God, what have I done?
What?
I did something
what are you doing?
and I did it the wrong way. So, okay, so I'm making face masks. Okay, great, and it's going great. Everything is going fine. I made 4 at this point. The problem is the template I'm using does not have seam allowance included, which is I don't know how to explain seam allowance. But
no, I know what
decided,
it is. Space so you can sew it together.
Thank God, a queen. Okay, so this is the template originally. Wow, beautiful. It goes on your face like this. And it fits every one of my family perfectly. I had to go through 4 different templates to find one that didn't have a gap, so you wouldn't have the corona air going into your nose. I didn't have seam allowance, and so this whole time I wasn't really using seam allowance and just being dumb, and it was so I was making it harder for myself for no reason. So I decided I'm making a black one because my mom told me not to, so that's why I'm doing it. And I drew seam allowance on the fabric, and then I realized that I could just draw it on the paper because that's what I always do, draw it on the paper first. And then I lined them up, and obviously the fabric one is not accurate, so... But I already started cutting, so... Don't know what I'm gonna do! It's fine, everything is fine, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll fix it.
So this thing started new recording, and then it did something. Okay, but we're recording again. We're back on. It's all happening.
I see.
I had a moment of panic. Where I was like, what in the hell is happening?
What is happening?
You know what that reminded me of? Do you remember when, I think she still does it, but do you remember when Lily Singh was real big and she where in the world is Superwoman today, eh? Like that? Oh my God. I watch her new videos and they're alright, but she's done half of them before.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have they're super produced. I don't know if that makes sense. They all have
the super high quality or
yeah, no, but also there's a lot more of she'll be walking and there's clearly a gimbal cameraman, and then there'll be moving props. I think she did some thing, and I'm that's too that commercial.
Too much.
I don't
It's too much.
as a YouTuber you'd think that's the pride and joy achievement, but she got famous for her OG content, which was
purposefully
next to genuine trash.
Yeah.
It was if you look back at her videos,
it was funny, but the production was not great. It was pretty rough.
I laughed because most of it was relatable to like my immigrant parents.
Exactly. That's
and it was like
why.
hilarious.
It was
But
super
like
funny.
she did it from like a webcam.
She
or,
played
like,
all
something.
the characters. Yeah, the quality of video camera quality was not.
Yeah, there was no lighting. There was no like
exactly.
One of them she filmed like, and then it was all about just like airport bathrooms, and she was like, "They're disgusting," and I'm angry. I actually feel like she started that like whole genre of YouTube, but like she might have just been the first one that our generation saw, like who got big.
That's interesting.
Like where she would do like 4 types of like family members or whatever. She'd do like tight lists of things. She'd be like 3 things that make me mad, and we would be like, "Oh my god, click it!"
Oh my god, same.
This
is a perfect rectangle.
Yeah.
Heck yes. Sorry, unrelated. Sorry, not a
funny.
point.
What I've been doing is absolute nonsense. I walked outside, got real scared.
About what? Why?
I just so I went on a walk because I was like, I think I went like after like 3 weeks, and I've only been outside once, which is a problem. It's not what they recommend. Nobody follow this example. I'm just terrified. So I live in a neighborhood that's really good for like walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like it's like a neighborhood where people go to exercise and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is the hub working
and
for you?
Is that Simon?
The hub is working?
Yeah.
Hi, Simon! I'm everywhere!
Yeah, I can't.
What'd you say?
I don't hear anything she's saying.
I know, I'm gonna translate.
Kumusta kaibigan?
No one knows what you just said. I don't know what
Why
you said.
did he just say
You don't know what you
Kumas?
said.
He said like, "How are you?" and I don't know what the second part is. Is he trying to speak Tagalog? Kumusta ka?
No, he does not. He absolutely does not.
Because kumusta ka is "How are you?"
Okay, say the second half again. She got the "How are you?"
Kaibigan?
Say it.
I don't know what
Say
that
it
is.
louder.
Kaibigan?
She doesn't know what that is.
I can hear him, but that's not. I don't know what that means.
I don't know,
It
I'm
doesn't mean
probably
anything.
butchering it.
Yeah, you probably are, my dude.
As far as I knew,
What
that
is it
meant
from?
friend.
As far as you knew, you thought you meant what?
Hello, friend.
Oh, he was trying to say hello, friend. Yep.
I'm intrigued. Wait, we're gonna Google this. Google Translate. I want to know.
Google Translate.
I want to know why I don't know.
That's a strong mood. I don't know why he
I'll tell
does.
you-
I don't know where he even got that from.
I'm better at understanding than I am at like speaking. So we'll see. Let's see. Google Translate has some like okay Tagalog, but there's like 1,000 dialects. So like, who knows?
Who knows what you're really listening to? Yeah.
Oh, he Google translated it. That's why. It's
my
kumusta ka
God.
ibigan. That's why. Let me see
I
if
don't
it'll
even
like
think
say
he
it
can
to
hear
you.
me. I'm ready. I'm listening.
Kumusta kaibigan?
That's
sounds
so
so
accurate.
different.
That's so
Oh my
right. Wait, why is the Google Translate for Tagalog so smooth? Like for the English one, it's like you can
hello.
edit it together like a clip of hello and friend. Like it'll be like hello friend.
Yeah.
But that was like
That was
my
on
distant
point?
relative just
Okay.
walked in here. I'm uncomfortable. But that's actually right. It's like kumusta ka ibigan. Oh yeah. Okay. Thing that I want to do. Things we're thankful for that I totally didn't think of beforehand. I actually didn't think of beforehand. I completely forgot.
I did forget to think about that. Okay, well, it's fine. I'll come up with it right now.
I feel like I have one, and I think it's the thing above all things, which is like we've been complaining about being inside, right? Like seniors have been complaining because we get to miss
Bro, I'm not
basically everything
complaining.
good about being a senior.
Okay, that's true. I'm only complaining about that. I'm not complaining about anything else.
Like being inside is fine because I'm a homebody anyway, but I go outside just like exercise and things, and that's a little odd. But colleges are all canceling their orientations, and you don't really get to meet your roommates. We're probably not going to live in the dorms. Like it's all going to kind of suck. I mean, you weren't going to do any of those things anyway, but
Exactly. Orientation,
But it's
though,
like-
I'm kind of sad.
that's true.
Just
But it's like
you
for
know.
every complaint I've had about being a high school senior during coronavirus cannot be trumped by being a college senior during coronavirus.
Yeah. Because
Because how are you supposed to find a job now?
exactly, like
Like,
all that
where are you
debt
gonna
that-
move?
Oh god.
Like,
I
are you
don't-
moving back home?
There are a bunch of
It's
people
like-
that like can't move back home. That are just like that all like are forced to move out of their dorms. Because the
Mhm.
college is shut down. So I feel really bad for those people because a lot of them don't know where they're gonna go, and that really sucks.
Yeah. I don't understand how you would move though, because moving isn't just like moving your body. You have to do like several trips, move back and forth, like scout apartments, do a whole thing.
My
Like,
cousin
so-
who works for United, because we all just kind of assume that, like, oh, but there's no one at the airport, so, like, why are you even working? But she's considered essential worker because the only people that are flying on airplanes are healthcare workers that, like, were in quarantine and then are going back home to work in a hospital, or college students that have to move and, like, keep going back and forth. So, yeah, it's kind of rough.
Okay, if it was literally any other kind of crisis, I would be fine. The
Yeah.
problem is that I am paranoid.
Yeah.
And I went on a walk, and people clearly don't understand what social distancing was. Because I was like, I'll cross streets multiple times, I'll, like, turn, if I see a lot of people down one way, I'll turn down a different street and just try and avoid people as much as possible. And there were a lot of people, like, to their credit, right? It's not everybody. A lot of people would collect their children and just be like, okay, hold on for a second, let her pass.
Yeah.
And we would, like, kind of, like, we would kind of collectively stay away from each other and, like, figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, wait, what's your thing you're thankful for?
I am thankful that we have a ton of food in my house. I have so much food in my house. The massive mega HEB
Y'all seem to be well stocked.
is like, I know, the massive mega HEB is like down the road from my house, and we have a big pantry. So I have all the food. I literally have been eating all the junk food. My mom bought me like those. I wonder if I'm gonna get it. I have goldfish. I love goldfish. But she bought me a big box of goldfish. I have to find it. Are you ready? Are you ready for this box of goldfish that I ate the entire thing of?
Oh my gosh. Yes! That's amazing.
Bigger than my face. It's empty. I ate the whole thing in like a week.
Oh my god.
I love goldfish. So I'm blessed because I have food.
That's funny. That's actually, I'm so jealous right now. It's not even. I guess the last thing is just kind of like wishing everybody like happy days. I don't know. Is there something called Happy Days? I think
sounds
that's a thing.
weirdly familiar.
I swear to God, it's a thing.
It does sound
We're gonna
weirdly
look it up.
familiar. Yeah.
Oh, it's a comedy. It's a TV show.
Okay.
Set in the 1950s Milwaukee.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. But basically, most of our senior year is canceled, but this podcast is not. I kind of refuse to let it die.
I support this decision.
Yeah. We started this as like our senior year like creative space, like to let us kind of talk about insane stuff and make a product out of it.
Stay safe. Stay in your house. Don't touch anybody. Stay away from everyone else, including me.
Support your local businesses.
Yes, please. Bro, I wanted to go to the
Apparently they're
library
not
and they were
doing hot.
closed. I'm really sad.
Yay! We are coming on that
32-minute
mark. Each week, all the transition music used on our show comes from either popular songs or the soundtracks or theme songs of movies and TV shows. If you guess the source correctly, we will give you a shout out when we reveal the source music clips in the next episode. Last week's clip is from a very popular TV series that has 7 seasons based on a book series by Sarah Shepard. So that's actually from Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's pretty
I
cool.
watched like 3 episodes. I got to the point where like one of the girls was like in love with the teacher and they were like dating, and I was like, you know what? I'm done now. And then I was like 3 episodes in, so I was like, no. So that's a rework.
I think I was in like elementary school. I went to this music camp or whatever, and I had finished my books because I was a real nerd.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend had like a Nook or a Kindle of some sort with all the like Pretty Little Liars books on it.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "This is the best series ever. You have to read it." And so she made me start reading the series, and then I just read like all however many of the books there are. And then so when I tried to watch the show once, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. And for your hints, whatever hint editor Camille decides to put in here, that's what it is.
Might appear on the screen somewhere. Who knows?
Come down, selector.
I don't know what this is from, but I like the vibe.
Yeah, so that's like the best song ever.
It's a vibe. It's a bop.
As usual, this episode is produced and hosted by Camille and Danielle. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll save. Better lock it in your pocket. Taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what I said. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. Why do you smile like you've been told a secret? Now you're telling lies 'cause you have sworn to keep it. But no one keeps a secret. No one keeps a secret. Why, when we do our darkest deeds, do we tell? They burn and our brains become a living hell. 'Cause everybody tells. Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll say. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what I said. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. Look into my eyes, now you're getting sleepy. Are you hypnotized by secrets that you're keeping? I know what you're keeping. I know what you're keeping. Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what I said. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. Allison? Yes,